Why, hello. It's so nice to see you here. You looking fine. Hi, how are all you? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. You better be doing great, or I will attack you with these horns. I'll turn you into shish kebab. All right, you know. Sorry, I've missed recent streams. PC has been acting up a lot lately, and hopefully it gets fixed today. What do you know? What's wrong with it? Do you know what's wrong with it today? Yeah, you all look sexy. But no, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm chilling, relaxing, vibing. We're gonna be playing something until our leader, our DM is here or game master. We're gonna be playing something. I don't know what yet. So I was thinking Among Us or Amogus or whatever you call it, or Big Chungus, whatever you want to call it anymore. I don't know. Just fucking sus the game. We're gonna play that. So if y'all want to join in, I can do that. I was thinking either that or we can just chill and chat. It's all up to you. We have like an hour. So we have time to kill. Normally I do IDV, but I'm like, let's switch something up. I have Genshin, I have IDV, I have Dead by Daylight, I have Amogus, I have Jackbox. I don't know if we want to load up Jackbox right now. Our phones probably can't handle that right now. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine with whatever. So like, I don't know if any of you have actually I know some of you have not been for the streams or don't know what's going on with the streams. We do have a new command in chat. It's #Valiant because that's the name of the campaign. And there you can read up on the campaign adventures we've had. We've had 2 sessions so far, and then a lot of has happened. The first one was kind of just introducing the characters like normal and getting used to the campaign, getting it revved up. The second session ended with a big what the hell session, like a big hell of me staring in a mirror, and yelling at someone. So yeah, and it wasn't me. It wasn't me this time. I do that normal. I mean, no, I don't do that. I don't yell at myself in the mirror. It's okay. But yeah, no, a lot has happened in the campaign. I'm really excited about it, and I have so many dice that I finally actually get to use for once, because most of the campaigns I have just kind of don't always work out well. Normally it's everyone else that kind of does not able to do it.
Hello, everybody. If this is your first time on one of these things, my name is Nightly Mistalk. I'm a mod on the server, not on the Discord server, and I will be your game master for tonight's festivities. This is episode 3 of an RPG. I call this a campaign, but it's really more of an extended one-shot that I've been running for Meme Lord, Spec, and Blue for the past... Technically, it's 2 weeks, but it's been more like a month because we've skipped a week in between each of those sessions. But the basic idea of this campaign is that our 3 players are members aboard a starship. The starship has gone to colonize another planet. Everybody awoke from cryosleep, and some weird stuff started happening. And last session, when we left off, 2 very important events had occurred. Number 1, Security Officer Woods had asked Spec's character, Paldeki Morthos, see, I remember the first name, to spend the night with her because she was very scared, and Morthos had to politely decline, but because he is a true gentleman, offered to get someone from security for her. And so she's currently in her cabin with someone from security. And then Blue's character, Joseph Miller, got approached by a mysterious being who calls himself Rodal, and Rodal offered Miller the ability to essentially manipulate reality itself. Miller wants to use this ability to go back in time and save his family from dying, and Rodal, at the very end of the session, basically encouraged Miller to kind of mull it over. So, if at any point you want to catch up on what happened in the 2 sessions before this, !Valiant in chat. That will pull up a link to the blog where we're logging this. We're going to be logging tonight's activities there later this week. And with all that said, Blue, yes. The camera cuts to your cabin. Rodal has just encouraged you to think this over before saying yes or no to his offer of these abilities. What do you do?
So is he like standing there like or well standing there figuratively basically in the mirror waiting on my reply, or he's like he disappeared. He did a ghost.
He's still standing there, but if like his look at you is not like I am expecting an answer. It's a I will wait patiently until you have made up your mind.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the voice I used for my character real quick.
Look at that cat in paint. Just looks like Lilo. Just angry.
Just Angie. Because I'm trying to remember the voice because I did it more. Oh yeah, I remember. I think I'm gonna take some time to, I guess, go to bed, take a night, think it over before I make a decision. Because this is, as you would expect, not a easy task to undertake if I do accept. And I'd
Absolutely.
rather think it over than to just jump in heads first. Let's go. As much as I would like to, I don't want to say yes and not be prepared.
Sure. Absolutely. Well, as you go back to bed, you notice Rodal turn his head to something. Lloyd, you were in this room as well in your dream. He turns to you and he says, I want you to wait, little one. And then he vanishes. Blue, you see him just kind of fade away, and your room's dark again. So we cut to the next morning. Y'all wake up, and it's a pretty average morning. There's not a whole lot of stuff going on the ship. Blue, when you wake up, Rodal is standing in your room again. He's staring out the window of your room at the stars that are slowly streaking by the ship. And he turns to you and says, well, have you made your decision?
I'm gonna say yes to your proposition.
Very well then. But I will not give away these powers simply for free. As I said before, I'm asking for you to become my champion. That means that you will use your powers to follow my orders. Am I clear?
Yes.
You get both.
Excellent. And he snaps his fingers, and then he very calmly says, you'll know what to do. And then he fades away. Spec, you wake up. Peldecki's room, we've
not ready for
previously
what's gonna go down.
established, is somewhat close
Just saw your note,
to
Chad. I'm not ready.
Blue's cabin.
Magical
you wake
being
up,
indeed. I will become
you
a
kind of go
god.
about your morning routine.
I will become a spec.
When are you meeting with the captain today? Because you've got a special something going on today.
Well, probably
Good drugs, bad
later
drugs,
in
and
the
you will
evening,
have a good time.
All
'cause,
right.
You know,
It
work
depends on
stuff.
which drugs.
So
What
what are you
drugs?
going to do in the meantime?
I'm a
Because you've got to
god.
keep yourself entertained, right?
What kind
Being
of
a ship's morale officer,
what kind of drugs
you
we
don't
talking? Like
usually have a
Advil?
whole lot of
We
stuff to
talking
do.
Some spammies,
No,
some M&Ms. Like
I'm gonna go
what you
say
popping?
hi to Blue and knock on Miller's door.
All right. Lloyd, you wake up. As you wake up, you notice
Wakanya.
the weird dude from
The
Blue's
best
room,
kind of drugs.
the dude
Not
that
all drugs
introduced
are
himself
good.
as Rodal,
I can assure you.
is reflected in your mirror.
Not all drugs are good.
And
They
as
do
you sit
taste
up,
good.
he kind
but
of
not all drugs are
smiles and then fades away
Alcohol
from
is
your
best.
bathroom mirror. What do you do?
Because you can make
I
mistakes
literally
like
just kind of just talk
accidentally,
into the room. You mind?
accidentally gluing your balls to the wall. Literally.
Because like, at this point, I'm mildly familiar with him,
Mm-hmm.
and so like I acknowledge his existence.
What
and
alcohol
his
are you
funkiness
drinking?
That he just kind
Alcohol
of,
is fun
acts
if you
weird.
get the right one. I only
Yeah.
drink the fruity
And that's
ones.
all
Well,
kind of Lloyd.
I
thinks
can't
he
do
is.
the
He
hard
doesn't-
stuff. It's
He
gross.
doesn't psychologically like dig into the fact that he's like some super higher being. He's just some weird thing.
Sure. Well, there's no response to your statement. So, what are your plans for today?
I was gonna study.
All right.
And maybe
What exactly are you studying?
If you get the sweeter ones, they smell okay. Like if you get like
Just kind
Mike's
of the
Hard or things
world
like
in
that,
general,
it's
or
okay.
is there a specific topic?
But like in
I'm
other
gonna
alcohol, yeah, it tastes like pure
study
asshole.
Ways to handle crisis.
It's like rubbing
management.
alcohol without the rubbing.
All right. Is
You do
there a
get
book
handsy
of
when you
that in
drink.
your room, or is that book in your
No,
office?
whiskey's gross to me.
I'm gonna say
Whiskey
that
is
it's
gross.
a
I
book
only
in my
drink mixers.
office.
So like I'll make
All right.
mudslides,
Well, you get
which is like
dressed, you get
chocolate
ready,
liquor
you
and
go to
coffee
your
liquor,
office.
like Kahlua and Bailey's
When you
cream.
arrive at your office,
And then regular cream, too.
You open the door, and as you walk in, you notice that the officer
It
who
literally
was
tastes like a
in
chocolate shake.
Woods' room
With
last
ice.
night is
It's
sitting on
like
the
an iced
couch,
chocolate
and they
milkshake.
look pretty shaken.
Can I help you?
Well, I don't drink much either.
Oh, hi,
Yeah, I don't drink
Doc.
much either, so it's fine. I just you
I'm
can't drink because
not
you're 18,
sure,
but I
actually.
can because
sorry,
I'm
I just-
an adult.
Some weird stuff happened last night, and
You like fruity
trying
drinks?
to
Same,
process it, and I figured
Usagi.
I'd come in here
Drink with me.
because this is a nice environment to process.
I don't know how
stuff
old
in.
you are, so I can't really say that.
Well,
So
thank you.
I want to make sure.
This is Woods, by
Are
the
you
way,
old
right?
enough?
Or am I misinterpreting?
I'm 24.
No, this is the officer who was with Woods.
I'm old as fuck.
Oh.
Okay, so you're fine.
okay.
Let's drink together. Come on. Let's party.
So, there's like a
Nah,
little.
I don't really
like,
drink
leather,
much.
not quite recliner. But
I
like
just drink the
like an
life
armchair
essence
next
out
to
of people I
bed
kill.
I'm assuming he's sitting on.
Yep.
So I just kind of sit down and just kind of wait for him to talk. Because he obviously has some kind of purpose there. He's
I didn't
not
say
just
that.
hanging out to,
You know,
smoke
Yeah.
cigars and drink.
I feel
Well,
just
he
normally,
kind of
so
turns and he
maybe
stares
I'll
to
be
the
really good
painting
when I'm
that
drunk.
you've got above the couch.
Maybe
behind
I'll be
which
really
you'll
good when I'm
remember
drunk.
is your safe that you've got your pen in. And
It
he
is
just
not
kinda-
legal in
he
mine.
stares at that painting for a good
And I
2
can't
or
even
3
smoke it.
minutes, and then he looks at you,
I
Doc,
beat it.
and
I can't smoke.
he, you can tell his tone is casual, but there's a lot of meaning behind it, and he just kind of goes, Doc,
Where's my cursor?
you ever wonder if, like, ghosts and that kind of stuff are real?
God, that's horrible looking.
Like, if it were
Well, no,
ever
you don't
possible
eat it,
for
but
someone
you have
to
like
die
you put
and
in
then
brownies or something.
come back to like
It's pretty
haunt
good.
you in those
I
horror
can't
stories
smoke
that
it.
you
My body
heard
hates
growing
it.
up as a
My
kid?
brain hates it. I literally go into a trance. I can't do it.
I mean, officially.
No, I wouldn't just eat it. I'd edible. Like I'd put in a brownie or a
that's
cookie or
just
something.
children's stories, but can you tell me more about what you're thinking?
All right,
Or
so
what you're experiencing?
Usagi.
No, it's just
I'll start.
see because Woods went to bed about
next.
like I think it might have been like
Your choice.
23, 45 hours,
Mhm.
and I was just kind of sitting in a chair. I took occasional naps, but I wasn't feeling super tired because I'm worried for my crewmate, and I went into the bathroom to just kind of wash up, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this woman. I don't really know who she was, but she was kind of standing over Woods and talking to her, and then when I turned around, she was gone, and the door was locked. So I don't know where she went or how she got in there. And that's really the only explanation I have, unless she's somehow a stowaway who has admin privileges.
How much did you sleep last night?
Either Usagi
I
or
don't know.
Asher
Probably like
if you want to
2-3
do
hours.
tic-tac-toe.
In the service, they
Barry
train you to
even,
sleep
or anyone
on
else that's
as few
watching,
hours
really.
as possible.
If y'all want to do some
When I went to the
tic-tac-toes.
academy, I figured I might as well take that
I did.
tradition
I
with me.
started.
Seems good when you're
Anyone can
in
claim.
own security.
Yay! Usagi, whenever you want. I put a circle.
Well, I probably wouldn't say it's a ghost. You're probably a little sleep deprived, and there's probably something going on
I'm
in your
always
brain,
sleep deprived.
and your brain was trying
Come on.
to give you a hint about something. So maybe just reflect about what that woman meant to you, or maybe that's someone you knew.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hi Meg, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. How have you
Okay.
been?
Noises.
How have you been, Maggie?
Thanks, Doc. Yeah. That's definitely a lot to think about.
Alright, your turn.
I should probably go to my room and make sure I get some actual sleep so that my brain
Not
has
fine?
a
What's
chance to
wrong?
recover. Huh.
That'd probably be pretty good. Get
What's
some
wrong?
sleep. Think it over.
Oh, you
Yep.
broke your
Alright.
hand? How'd you
Stop
break
by,
your
Hang
hand?
out.
Well, thank you, sir. And he stands up and he walks out the door.
Alright.
Dope.
And now we're going to cut back to Blue.
Alright, so now I have to focus.
Blue,
E-
you don't feel any different than you did before the snap happened.
Okay.
What would you like to try doing?
So I have a question real quick, and this is something that I don't know if we got queued or whatever. So like the security people, do they see into our rooms, or is that like a personal thing, or just so I don't know if I have to be judged for doing weird things? I only need to be judged enough by
So
by lawyer.
there is a security camera in everyone's room.
Okay.
There is not one in the bathroom because the UEA values privacy above everything else. That's an exaggeration, but privacy is very high, and they definitely don't want to be seeing you while you're doing your business in the bathroom. So you have a security camera in your room, but it's also, there are controls for you to turn it off. After 30 minutes, it will automatically turn back on, though.
I'm gonna go and hit the thing to turn it off for right now,
Okay, you hear a little beep.
because I'm probably gonna be doing some
And-
stupid shit.
The light on it turns from green to yellow, no, green to red. So it's now off. You have 30 minutes of pure uninterrupted silence and non-surveillance.
I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go to my desk, okay, where I have my recipes and everything. I'm gonna keep it closed, and I want to stare
Okay.
intently at this thing to see if I have X-ray vision, or at least can see like underneath the flap, like to see like the third recipe down in there. Should I roll?
No, because to your surprise, you're able to read word for word with perfect clarity, like it was the top sheet of the paper, that third recipe from the top. It just happens.
Okay. Sick. Let's see what stupid things can I do without completely injuring myself. I don't want to, because I'm like, maybe I have strength, so let me run into the wall again. But I'm like, maybe if I do have strength, I'm gonna be breaking through my wall. I don't think that's the smartest thing. I want to punch, like, not like as hard as I can. I want to punch my I like a chair in the middle of my room. Just I use it as my just my sitting relaxing chair. I wanna punch it.
All right. What part of the chair are you punching?
The right arm.
It snaps off
Okay, damn.
and just kind of falls to the floor.
All right, so I have better strength. So far as I surmise. Let's see. What else can I do? Let me see. Can I? My dogs are going crazy. Can I see if I can hear into the next room over, maybe in through the hallway? If I can if I'm sitting on the other side of the room, if I can hear maybe a room or two over, and hear if I can maybe I'll have better hearing.
So there's no one in any of the rooms around you.
Okay.
Those people have all gone up and gone to work. But you do hear the sounds of the air conditioner running in those rooms.
Okay. So far, I'm liking this. All right, let me do something a little more extreme. Let me get on my bed.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see, I want to jump off it and see if I, levitate, a little bit. I'm just canceling out any options, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, you jump off it, and you're now hovering about a foot above the floor.
Man, I don't have to walk ever again. This is pretty dope.
You're literally just a kid with a cape.
I'm literally a kid with a cape. Man, I can fly.
Love it.
Hi, Kyrie. Thank you for joining us. I'm
cat
gonna
with a cape.
go. I'm a cat with a cape. I'm a cat cape. I'm Catman. It's like from what was it from Timmy Turner? I'm
Yeah.
Cat when I'm Adam West. I'm gonna. Let's see. I did that. I jumped. I can float. I can read. I can see through things, or at least read through things. I can hear extremely well. I want to go. This is one that's just kind of a stupid one because I just want to see. I want to actually, because no, I'm not going to do that yet. Wait, no, there's nothing really in my room I think I can really achieve. Then I'm like, man, I can do this. I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I want to turn. Okay, let's see if I can turn on the, like, I guess. Wait, no, I don't. I'm like, maybe I have animals near me, and I'm like, oh, maybe I can mess with water. I don't know.
You could literally just make an animal appear.
Can I make an animal appear? Wait, give me a second.
What animal do you want?
Thank you, Soggy. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Meg. And Meg, I'm so sorry. Can I make a hamster?
A little hamster just kind of appears in the middle of your room.
Damn, sick. Sick. I want to give a shout out real quick. Someone gifted a sub. Osaki, thank you so much for the subby. Thank you for giving the sub to Meg. And Meg, I'm sorry about your hand. I'm sorry that it's broken. I'm sorry about the escalators. I'm very sorry. I hope it heals quickly for you. I'm so sorry. But thank you,
I apologize
Usagi.
for that escalation.
That escalated too quickly. I'm good. I'm good. Kyrie, if you want to follow up on the story, we'll pop it down real quick. You can do exclamation Valiant in the chat, and you can bring up the summary. Okay, so let me get back to. So I can make a hamster. I can make something up here. Fuck. Okay, cool. Can I talk to it? So like, if I talk to it, I'm like, yo, what's up, little buddy? How are you?
Hi.
Sick.
It's just kind of cuddled on the floor, just kind of. It doesn't look scared so much as it just looks like a normal hamster. Just kind of, it's in an environment, and it's like there's a lot of large things in this environment.
I'll just pick him up and put him on my shoulder. Yes. I have a hamster, and they sound amazing. They will be the ruler of all. I will train this hamster.
You would be my general.
You will be my general in my army. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little boy vibing. So I have a hamster. I can read through things. I can levitate. I can punch things, at least at all, because my character is knowably not strong. So this is kind of dope. I have some strength.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing I can really try is let me go into the bathroom and wait. Yeah, because there's the bathroom. I want to turn on the shower and see if I can just like maybe bend the water like Avatar.
Oh
You
my
totally
God,
can. It totally bends like that.
Damn. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
OP. You need to nerf.
I don't.
This dude OP as fuck.
Like I'm over here
Nerf
becoming
Bastion.
All Might. Like
Nerf Bastion.
Nerf Bastion. I guess I'll just turn the camera back on because I don't really want to try anything else. I'm already astounded by everything that's happening. I'm overwhelmed at this point. I just kind of want to turn the camera back on, sit on my bed, and just take in everything that I've just experienced and kind of actually give myself not just like a night's rest, but just let me just chill for a minute.
Okay, is the hamster still there when you turn the camera back on?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Spec, what are you doing at the
ones that
present moment?
entertain and the
Where
ones
are
that
you on the
observe.
ship?
I am both at this point. I am both right now.
Walking towards Blue's cabin,
But I'm really
so
good, Kyrie. We're
he's
playing a
either
campaign and
in
you
the
can join
hallway
us.
or in front of his door.
I have superpowers. I am a god right
Okay.
now. I have a hamster pet.
How
How are you doing? Yeah, Meg, now you have
hear
all the access
shower
to the
running,
emotes.
and then it turns off,
Eat.
and then you
Thank you
hear
again,
the
Usagi.
beep
I
of
love you,
the
thank you.
security camera, and then it's pretty quiet.
Woo! I'm
What
gonna
do you do?
I'm gonna get a god. I'm gonna become Gundam. I'm gonna become Gundam Tanaka.
cautiously knock on his door.
Blue, you hear a knock at your door. What do you do?
Who is it?
Oh, Lance. It's Molthos.
Oh,
Just
all right. Come on in. Make sure the door closed behind you. You might be surprised.
I had the books. I'm gonna, go inside and close the door.
All you see is me sitting on the edge of the bed, like with my hands folded into each other, like in front of my face and with a grim look, and you see a hamster on my shoulder.
That's not what I was expecting when I came in here. But I have a question regarding last night. Is that okay if I ask you some questions?
Yeah, what's up?
Did you get any strange dreams?
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Did you?
this man in a white cloak, covered. uh,
Is it kind
His
of like?
name was Rold or something.
I forgot his name. What was his name again?
It was Rold.
Was it Rolled?
I wrote it down, like
Oh.
you're supposed to do.
Sounds like a pharaoh. That's how I've been remembering it.
I'm thinking of Ralts like the Pokemon. Did he kind like was the garb he wearing kind of like older, kind
It
of
was,
looking
I think.
like traditional garb?
So you know how with my well, whenever I'm out of uniform, the uniform I sort of wear.
Yeah.
Think that, but pure white, and it has more ribbons, and the ribbons aren't always tied off. They're more flowy, but it's all white, and he has this like, I think his hair was, it was dark, and it was pulled back in a bun, I think. I don't remember that much, but it was. He was speaking to you in my dream about being champion with a decision to make later on. Did you have the same dream?
The only thing I can do right now is just come sit next to me and we can talk. Cause in the short answer, yes, but there's more, I guess, to it than that.
Oh no, there's definitely more to it. So, I do suppose that we would have to talk longer than I was hoping for. But yes, this is probably a discussion we need to have.
Yes. I'm good. If you want to sit in the chair, it's not probably in the best, looking condition, or if you want to sit on the bed, it's all up to you. Whichever makes you comfortable, we can.
I'll just stand here. That's okay.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
happy standing.
Okay. That's all fine with me. So, what did you see in your dream? Like, what did you hear? Did you fully hear everything? Did you see? What did you
I
see?
could hear about as well as. Well, it's like it was ringing in my head. I could hear every word, and it's just. Well. I could see you. I could see him. I could hear both of you. Felt this other presence, but I don't know what it was.
Another?
And I couldn't move, really. Like, it's like I was stuck in place. But I couldn't tear my attention away from you guys. And there was. He spoke to me once.
What?
And something along the lines of "not yet, little one," or something like that, or "be careful," or I don't remember, but sent chills down my spine, and not the good type, not the type that I enjoy. So, did you get anything like that?
I didn't have the same experience that you did. In terms of not being able to react. Because I obviously, you saw, in the foremost, you saw what was happening. I was standing there. I was present. I saw the figure in the mirror. I was just trying to go to the bathroom to, wash my hands, wash my face. I had this conversation.
Yes, but he was speaking primarily to you.
Yeah,
So
I don't know
did
why.
he bring me there?
I don't know.
Who's that other person? And he mentioned his sister. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Well, the other day yesterday when I was helping out Woods and the robot came, there was this voice who spoke to me, and it was a woman's voice, and I have reason to believe that may have been his sister, and I don't know. This is one of the few times I'm not sure what to do. And I don't know you very well, but we've spent some time together, and, well, I need your help.
I'm down to help with whatever happening because I'm honestly as confused or if more confused than you are right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I was spoken to. I don't know why you heard the lady or seen what I was seeing in front of me. I don't know what's going on. I just know that there seems to be things that we beyond our control that are on this ship that I don't want to mess with, but at the same time I don't think I have the ability to not to.
That's the thing. As core members of the ship, it is our responsibility to take care of the other crewmen.
Mhm.
And, well, we can't really do that if we don't know what's going on, so I suggest we should gather our intel and perhaps talk to Lloyd. Maybe he'll know something.
He is
Then
a
we
very
need to-
logical person.
He is, and
He
then we
might
need to
know.
figure out who's behind these robotic attacks, and just who these siblings are, and why we, of all people, were caught up in their fucking rivalry.
Yeah. We have to figure out one where the voice that you heard, where that could have originated from. We need to get with Lloyd, see what he's doing, and then go from there. I think that would be the best course of action.
I feel that would be the best course of action too.
And if it's too much to ask, can you give my my little hamster here a pat on the head?
The fuck?
He just wants a pat real quick. It's not that you don't have to. It's more of just he's now a part of this conversation. He wants attention.
He's valid.
You know.
That completely strays away from the whole conversation, Miller. What is wrong with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm off.
Oh,
I have to
dear.
break the tension somehow. There's too much tension.
Fine. I'll pet your magical came out of your ass hamster. Fine.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much,
Uh,
Coiler Alert. Thank you for joining us today.
and- Sorry, just making a note.
Thank you
of
so much for
something.
following us.
Okay.
If you have pronouns, you can pop
Blue
them in the chat, and I'll do
And
it.
Spec,
Put it in my little
I
notebook.
assume that you two are gonna go try and find Lloyd.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what my choice plans. I don't know about blue.
That's the same.
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. So Lloyd,
Let me write that down for you.
Yo.
while you're in your office studying, Miller and Morthos walk in, and you notice almost instantly Miller has a guinea pig or a hamster. I don't remember which animal it was now.
Hamster.
Hamster. Wow.
I get heavily excited. I half get out of my chair and close the door.
Okay. And Morthos looks kind of serious. Miller, you can't really read, but you do feel like something seems a little off about Miller.
There's always something off about me. It seems.
So, Miller, you want to tell me what's going on with your little furry friend there that really shouldn't be on the ship and shouldn't even exist at all? Shouldn't be alive? You want to tell me how that thing's alive?
I found him.
Where'd you find him, buddy?
He found him through the ventilation shaft. He crawled in my room. I don't know how a hamster got on the ship, but man, it's kind of crazy.
Well, it is entirely possible that it snuck into a cryopod of someone, and because it's still technically a living person, just how the cryopod froze us, it could have perhaps frozen a hamster. Or there's something you're not telling us about yourself, Miller.
So, I don't. So you just found this thing in your vet, and you were just like, "Damn, it's mine now." Is that what we're doing? We're
Seems
just
logical.
we're just finding really rare mammals in a ship that should be probably dead.
Yes.
That's what we're doing today. I was just trying to read some crisis intervention. Now you got some weird mammal in my office.
Oh, weird mammals quite common on Earth, actually.
Yeah, but we're in space.
Yeah, well,
Someone may have had like a, I don't know, a pet hamster that they brought with them
Okay.
or something. I don't know.
yes,
don't know how this
that's
thing
true. But Lloyd, we go to your, oh, if it's from Earth, it's a rare mammal. Are you technically a rare mammal? From Earth, I mean, that's not where, birthplace is on
Look,
Earth, but
Look,
am I a rare mammal?
look. You all had to have medication to survive the cryopod. A small mammal that doesn't normally live past 5 years survived a cryopod, or there's something Miller's not telling us.
Magic. Wait.
Do you believe in magic? Just starts playing in my office. No.
Hear the crackle of the record in the back. Like, this is a classic from the early days.
So I just put I put my hands together and I'm just like, so, what's its name?
I didn't really give it a name, so I don't know. I was thinking
Gerald.
like that. Gerald? Okay, it's Gerald now. Like I didn't have a name for it. That's better than what I was gonna think. I was probably gonna call him John or something. I don't know. Or like name
Well,
it
you
some like ancient
God,
name
you're
from
both
like my
awful
back.
at naming things,
I would have
so-
named it something from my planet, but it's obviously not something most people can pronounce because it's a guttural noise. It doesn't.
Well, I mean, it's your hamster, so why not?
I want you to pronounce it though. It wouldn't sound name. I don't think that's a
I'm gonna
good
call it
name.
Stupid little furry shit. Okay?
It's one of the
Well.
dog Davis.
That would...
Okay,
Blue.
so how can I help you and the furry mammal named Gerald?
So we wanted to actually come in to inquire of something that we both had a dream.
Is it the dude in the cloak?
What?
Um, yes, actually.
Yeah.
However, can you inquire that?
Thank
Actually,
gosh I didn't have
He's
to
like, I'm just gonna
explain.
clear it out. I saw it. You saw it. We were all there. We saw what went down. Is that where the mammal came from?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. You
Is-
went through
is-
with the...
Do we have a magical hamster on board? Is that what we're doing now?
We have a magical hamster and he is now Gerald.
Miller,
Good.
why would you do this?
So, when we last saw you, quote, you hadn't accepted the deal.
We all know what this means.
How did this work
Lloyd.
out for you? How's this working out for you?
I'm very confused and I didn't think I could say no to a god and they said I can. There's a personal reason, okay, for saying yes.
Is it because Gerald?
No, it wasn't good Gerald. I was just trying things out and now I have a Gerald. Okay, that's not the reason why I accepted.
Lloyd is very obsessed about Gerald because he has not seen an actual like cute animal in forever.
I'm like, I'm not a cute animal. Douche.
Yeah.
Just
I
I'm
mean-
literally a cat person.
Depending on
You-
the person, I'm a cute animal.
According to the captain, anyway.
But
I'm
anyway,
dead.
I hate you.
So what's going on? Was there like a contract involved? Did you like literally sign your name away to the devil? Like what's the deal here?
he
I don't know if he's a devil. Devil typically doesn't wear white, does he?
Do you know he's not a devil?
we don't know he's a devil. We don't know if he's a god. We're assuming. I'm honestly at this point I'm assuming he's a fucking god. I don't know. Like I don't know what happened.
Devils are said to be quite
he-
handsome, so...
He looked at me All right, so here's what, obviously you saw most of it. Here's what happened. He looked at me, he said, kill his sister. All right, I'm guessing you've heard that part. And I will be his champion. I don't know why I was chosen. I don't know why. He just said I was chosen out of, time and space. I was the one to be the champion to take down Big Sis Meanie. I don't know. Like the big boss in like any of those old like retro games they played back on your planet. But like it's I don't know. Like I said, I have reasons why I accepted, because he said I can have powers to achieve things that I believe I need to.
So Miller, I would just like to propose something to you. What if it's your toe beans? Your toe beans make you the chosen one.
The fuck are toe beans?
Like the little foot pads.
Yeah, little things on the bottom of the cat's feet. You know?
They're toe beans.
No, I'm not gonna eat the magical
obviously
hand
never grown
smasher.
up around cute animals.
Godly toe beans. Anyway.
I'm not gonna eat the hamster.
So what can't you do?
So far, I've only tried certain things because some of the things I didn't want to end up like literally blowing a fucking hole in the wall. You see me run into a freaking wall thinking it was something good. You really think I want to try and blow up a fucking ship by accident?
Yeah, maybe that wouldn't be the best idea,
Yeah.
because you'd probably run out of oxygen really quickly.
Yeah.
And I know me and a couple of the other people could probably withstand it a little bit, because dense atmosphere, but humans would probably die in like the first 10 seconds.
Yeah. So I didn't want to try it. So the things I've tried right now is I can see through things, or at least read through objects. I can hear things from other rooms. I have super hearing, as far as I know, super sight. I have stronger strength than normal. I don't know how strong, because I literally just broke my chair. Well, the arm off my chair by just literally like punching it weakly, which is basically me punching it hard. I can bend water. I can make animals appear out of nowhere, and I can talk to them. This is Gerald. Do you like your name?
Yeah.
So see, like, I don't know if you heard that, but I did. He said, hey, yeah, he liked it. Which I know maybe probably does not help my case in thinking I'm mental or something, but I don't know. I haven't tried everything that I can do. I wanted to go to the kitchen and try food or something like that, and try and make like a dish that like hasn't been made in thousands of years, because I can pull it out of space time. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the limit is, and I really am afraid to try. But all I know is we have to take down the sister, and I don't know where the hell she is. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what god I have to possibly destroy somehow, but he said I had to listen to his orders.
Blue, look. I feel as if we don't know the sister's side of the story. All we know is brother. And I haven't had a sibling per se, but I've had family and rivals and stuff like that. And if you're trying to get somebody to join you, you're always gonna make it seem worse. And it seems like this is just a silly squabble between, gods who can destroy entire universes, but, besides the point, how do we know the brother's a good guy, not the sister? Or the vice versa? How do we know this? How can we just, oh, this one guy showed up, oh, his sister's bad, yeah, let's kill her. That's kind of fucked up.
But who's to say that, the guy isn't trying to stop the sister, like as if it was, matter and dark matter, or matter and antimatter fighting against each other in a dancing
and that's
war.
What I'm saying. I don't think that you should pick a side of the war before you figure out what both sides are fighting for.
But at the same time, who's to say we don't not know what side is the right side, and they destroy us all before we can ever find out? I'd rather take the chance and leap at it and take a decision on possibly saving everyone else, because that's our point. Is like you said, we're the top tier. So we need to protect the others. We need to find out what's happening. I'd rather pick a side when a god is literally asking me yes or no, and I don't know if he's going to wipe all of us from existence just for saying no.
What if you fail? Because this god apparently hasn't been able to kill his sister. What makes you think you can? What does the difference make if all of us in this ship fight together against this higher being that outmatches all of us, and then we all just die? Meaningless. We don't even get to the new world. We're just stuck here. Our dreams shattered, our bodies laying cold, probably eaten, who knows? Probably not that tasty, honestly. But you shouldn't pick for say
Echo, thank you so
a
much for the
side.
biddies.
I feel
Thank you so much. Thank you for
as if
joining us.
somebody
Thank you so
should
much for the 100 biddies.
mull over the offer more than like 5 hours.
Yes, but at the same time,
What if you picking him kills us?
but what if me not picking him kills us too? It's the side of the proverbial double-edged sword here.
Okay. Miller. Did you ask him what the terms and conditions were? Did you ask him exactly what you had to do and what will come if you do this successfully? Or what will happen if you don't do it successfully?
I'm pretty sure
You
he
know
wouldn't tell
consequences?
either way. He said the terms are most likely what I'm saying is she probably has a champion too, and I'd have to win against the champion, and I will be able to go and save my family. And that's all. Besides coming here, which was basically the last effort I've had because I was the last of my race, to be able to save my race and join hands with the Earth and other planets to stop people that were coming to Earth to destroy it. I'd probably say, yeah, I'd like to go back in time and help, with the war efforts, knowing what I know with powers that I would have, and then be able to help everyone. And then we wouldn't have to fear for our lives to go to even another planet anyway. But at the same time, we need to make a decision on whether who is good, who is bad, and we can't know. And if I say no, we're screwed. If I say yes, we might be screwed. Like it's more of who's to say either side is good, either side is bad. And the thing is, I just want us to survive. And at the same time, if I say no, there's probably no chance to survive. He'll probably be pissed because I was the one that was chosen. And if I say no, he's going to probably tear a rampage across the whole universe. Or maybe the sister will, use her champion to kill everyone and the whole universe and just stop and restart. We'll be dead
What if
at that point.
What if the sister's champion is somebody you trusted, somebody you love, somebody you're friends with, somebody you would give your life for? What if that somehow, some way, her champion was somebody in your family? What would you do then?
That's probably
Lloyd
one of the
lights up a cigar.
situation that he just put lights up a cigar and just sits there just watching this happen. At that point, I think, you were really puffing into the I heard you puff into the
completely
mic.
out of character, but
Yeah. You were
I
just,
am trying so hard not to those couple of years doing theater, it paid off, I guess. Okay.
What?
Totally.
What? What is happening?
Don't worry about it.
being
Shut
able
up.
to act out this scene
Oh.
with emotions of theater.
So hey Miller.
Yes.
You kind of have the power of everything without the knowledge of what to do with it.
Yeah, and that's why we
So
learned. So did Superman
That
in the old
caps
comic
lock.
books.
may I make a recommendation as to just vibe until you figure out what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. That's why I didn't punch the wall, because I know I could have blown, a hole through the whole ship. I don't know. Or it could have done nothing and I could have hurt my hand. I don't know. Like, so
So
far I've
from-
learned that I can punch off an arm of a chair. Like, Usagi, thank you for the hosting. Thank you. But yeah. So I'm going to take a chill. We'll learn. We'll take this one step at a time. And if it's someone, let's say, they bring back someone from the dead from my family or someone, maybe they're still alive. The last time I know, the whole planet was basically raised. So I don't know. I was the last one, like me and one other person that I don't even really know from the other side, from the other clan opposite of mine, was the only ones that survived. I don't know what happened to them either. So they might have been left on Earth still. And I don't know. As I know, the people that killed my people could be headed to Earth. I don't know. And I don't know. It's just, there's just so much that we don't know. There's so much that we don't know, but at the same time, it could be one of my family members. Yeah, that could have been, and I have to beat them as the sisters champion, right? But we'll come to that as we can.
If you have the power to do this, why don't you just summon up the sister?
Do what?
Why don't you summon up the sister?
Alright, but if he could do that, why didn't the brother do it?
I don't know.
At the same time, who's to say me summoning up the sister doesn't, blow a hole in space-time continuum? Right.
Well, you're gonna have to fight her anyway. So
I'd rather not you die in the process.
I'm curious. How is he going to summon her if he barely knows anything about her? Doesn't know her name. Doesn't know what she looks like. Doesn't know anything.
You guys know
about
her name.
yeah, we know her name.
It's Koyana.
It's a very pretty name.
Though, right?
That's a name we can pronounce, just like
Rodal.
Yeah.
Rodal.
Can you say that one more time for me so I can write it down?
Koyana.
So I'm guessing like Koiyana.
Right on the head.
Yay! So yeah.
Okay, got it. Anyways, but we don't know anything about this woman besides name. What are we gonna do with that? How are we going to summon someone that we've never seen or met?
Ask. I mean, he literally just summoned a freaking hamster into existence.
But who's to say that, who's to say, the limit? Like we said, we don't... You're literally telling me to vibe with my powers, and then you're telling me to summon someone, and it could literally blow up everything.
I mean, yes, but,
Lloyd,
can I maybe...
We need to be cautious. We don't have all the space in the world. One small hole in the ship could lead to everybody here dying. Is that what you want?
I mean, if they're gonna do this, they're gonna do this. The dude literally described that he's destroyed universes in a fun playtime. So if we're gonna die, we're gonna die.
I'd rather not do it because somebody's being stupid.
We don't really have control of that.
What? Hello, Galaxy Max. Thank you for following us. Have some snacks.
Hello.
Have some coffee. Thank you for joining us today. If you have pronouns, please drop in the chat, and I'll write it down for you. Anyway.
Hi, Max.
Anyway. Max. I don't know if it's Max or Max.
That's them.
That's cows.
Yeah,
Is that cows?
anyways, hi. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for actually joining like I asked you to. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna be bashful the whole time.
Why do you say your name like that? Galaxy Max? Hi, Max. Max.
Galaxy Max.
Apparently I said it wrong. I said it like Max. But no, hi, Max. Thank you for joining us. Hewwo. Hi, Asher's going to bed. Good night, Asher. Have a good night's sleep. Get some sleepies.
Wait, Paul Asher.
But anyway, we got distracted by by beautiful person joining. So what I'd rather...
Right.
I'd probably right now take the lowest risk in terms of what we can do, because I'd rather not literally kill the many, many lives on the ship instantly in one, or take the chance to, do it, because it's an unknown chance. It could be a 1 in a million chance. It could be a 1 in 2 chance of literally tearing everything apart. So I'd rather maybe listen out, use my hearing, and try and see what I can pick up. and maybe hear if like I can approximate a location or a direction of where she may
I
be
do
if she's
agree.
here.
I feel that we should, well, more of you, not really we, but you should take this power cautionary. Like, don't overdo it. Just start small. Try to get used to it, so you don't end up murking everybody on the ship. I mean, fuck, that's not his personality.
Wait,
Anyways,
wait, I was like,
360
what kind of
no-scope the
term
entire
is
ship.
what kind of term is this murking? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Is that a cool kid term?
I hate you so much.
It's canon. You
Lloyd
use
rapidly
murk now
types into his computer, finds Urban Dictionary.
for murking. Are you gonna just? I heard this term YOLO. You're gonna use that?
So,
I
what
hate-
what do you want to do? Because
Wait, Nightwing.
if their
No.
goal is to destroy the ship, then they're gonna do it. I
Don't
mean,
worry about me, Blue. I'm fine.
Okay.
We don't. We
I
don't.
think you were
really
gonna say
get
I hate that term.
We don't get a choice in that.
But who's to say like, I just don't want to accidentally hurt people here.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
that wouldn't be ideal.
I may be brash, but I'm not that brash.
Also,
So,
When-
Blue, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you guys, I just want to lean in here. This is probably the only time I'm going to give you a nudge. But out of character, you also realize that part of reality is time, right?
Holy shit.
Yes. I will go back into my lurk. You guys are doing great. Please do not feel awkward for talking so much. This is
I do.
phenomenal to listen to y'all just chatting in character.
Okay,
Me and
cool.
character, like not on script, me and character, whoa man, I just had a revelation.
Me
Basically-
not in character being
I
this
could go back in time and
chugging monster.
I mean, Miller. So if we're gonna vibe, I mean, I used to partake in the devil's cabbage on Earth. So
Excuse
I mean,
oh, I've heard of
we
I've
could
heard of this.
always chill.
Lloyd,
I've heard this. They called
Lloyd,
it
Lloyd.
Vine, right?
Lloyd, please.
Medicinal.
Sure, I'm sure there's an
Where
apple
on
somewhere in the
earth were
kitchen that
you
we can use.
raised?
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
You're good. You don't want to spawn some space weed for old Lloyd here.
Space weed.
What's wrong with this is who I surround myself with.
It occurs to you
Really?
at this moment, Spec, that your special hour draws ever nearer.
Oh.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, boys. You guys are on drugs or need to be. Anyways, I'm leaving for right now. Goodbye.
Have fun with whatever you're doing.
The fuck you mean by that?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just telling you have fun. You're
Going
headed
to
out.
sleep.
Okay,
I'm tired.
go sleep. We just
Anyways,
woke
bye.
up. Bye.
And now, Spec and I are going to go into a private voice chat. Meme Lord and Blue, you two are welcome to just keep chatting. You can smoke space weed if you so choose.
You're just like that resistance in there. That space weed if you do.
Because apparently that's where we're going now.
Yeah,
But yeah,
definitely.
Spec and I will be back. I hope I will try and get us back with enough time for you two to do something more before we end tonight's session.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. So, yeah. We will be right back.
Bye-bye.
So Lloyd,
Yes.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
I open the medicine cabinet. We get the hamster high. We have a good time. While she goes and does, or
He.
is it he?
Yes.
I can't remember. While he goes and does a date, I think, with the captain or
Wait, he's
something.
having
They
a
were getting
date?
I think they were getting friendly.
Oh, there. I know. Like he would, pass passes at the captain. I didn't think. It was a
I
chance.
don't know. The hamsters in the vents have been telling me things.
Oh, jerk. The nerve of some doctors. what I want to do first real quick is give me suggestions on things I can try to see if, maybe.
Dude, I don't think you're big brain enough to play this.
I want to see what kind of powers I can do.
Dude, you could do so crazy shit. Like, you could literally
Wait, no.
You could erase interactions.
I don't. That sounds tedious and boring.
Oh, you didn't like that Lloyd started talking about space weed? Cool, you go back to your conversation with the god. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna do that. Wait, let me focus really hard real quick. I don't know what I have to do to activate, so let me just close my eyes real quick.
so because part of Lloyd's story is that he's actually a hippie.
Oh, geez, a hippie. He's like, if I could give you medicinal marijuana, I would.
Could I write my prescription for some god space weed, please?
They used to call it that thing called, like I said, it's called Vine. I'm pretty sure, right?
Devil's spinach
Devil's spinach, Popeyes.
down on the farm.
Oh no. So what I'm gonna do is so obviously using my normal voice. I'm gonna take it. Like, do you have an apple? Does your character have an apple in here, like in a fridge or something, like a mini fridge?
I mean, I was assuming, you being the chef.
Oh wait, no, I'm gonna take out my granola bar out of my pocket.
You're gonna fucking smoke out of a granola.
No, I'm not gonna smoke out a granola bar. I was gonna throw it at something, like really use my super strength to throw it at the wall or something and see what happens, and then see if I can reverse time.
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want with time. You can make items create, disappear. You could literally teleport yourself around the ship. You could teleport yourself to the surface of the planet that we're going to, and then come back.
Wait, I have something real quick. It's not crazy, but are you hungry right now?
A little.
What would you want to eat? Cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Like, are we talking some bougie? I heard this term. I don't know. This bougie stuff.
Well, back on Earth when we had rations, there was this thing called Velveeta shells and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good though. Is it good?
And there's these little macaroni shells with this really artificial cheese, but was banging.
All right.
As we used to say.
Huh? I know. I've been on Earth for not too long. There's a lot of terms that I don't really know, but those sound interesting. Let me close my eyes again.
You just poop it out.
I just literally point at the table and just flick my fingers, and then.
Dude, I want you to understand. You could literally spawn an army of hamsters with grenade launchers.
Wait, I'm gonna do this real quick.
Like, you have stupid OP powers.
No, I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, so I spawned the bowl of Velveeta mac and cheese, shells and cheese on the desk there, and I say, "Here, have a bite."
I shakily grab the spoon.
All right, as soon as you put it almost near your mouth, I run as fast as I can, super speed at your bowl and grab it from you, and then I take the bite. I grab it from you, run back, and then eat it.
I actually grab a pair of scissors and throw it at you.
All right, I stop time for a second. I take it and I close it and then put it on the desk. Oh, were you trying to throw those at me? I thought that was a bad aim. You really missed there. You just saying they're this is what happens when you give a dumb cat some superpowers. This is what this god has resolved. I am their champion.
I literally open my desk and pop a white pill.
Oh, jeez. I want to see what the effects are real quick. There's many white pills. It's just some it's literally some ambient. It's not ambient, but it's just literally was it the ADHD? Oh yeah, that one. I was gonna say one of the other ones, the ADHD medication. It'll be so.
Are
want
you gonna feed your space hamster?
Well, yeah, he's been eating this whole time. Whenever you don't see it, he's literally been eating. I stop time and feed him real quick, so he never is hungry.
Now, Miller, can you put a shelf on the wall and put him in the cage so that I may feed him?
Okay. And I do it. I run really fast, put up a shelf real quickly. It's like you didn't even see it. Like, it just appeared. But I'm like, yeah, that was really tiring. I actually need, I need some water.
Now,
Do you have
something
water?
Cool for your, now, something cool for your character, out of character for a second.
Yeah.
You could literally have, like, a magic way of doing something just to, like, have fun with it. So, I mean, you could snap your fingers, you could literally poop out magic, you could do whatever. You could literally have, like, a space cell phone where you, like, do actions. Just think about it, I don't know. Some
Ooh. That actually is, like,
focus.
yeah, like, I want to have, like, one of those old, like...
Now, obviously, we all know that it has no actual effect. However, it's just for comedic
cool.
effect.
Yeah. So what I'll have is, like, one of those old, like, flip open Razor phones, like the Motorola Razors. Like, I once saw this in, like, you know, in a museum you had back on Earth on my short time there, and I think it's pretty cool. I flip it open, I hit the button, and then all you see is me like appear right in front of you. Two big plates of, like, different kinds of sushi. I'm like, I don't know if you like sushi. I like fish. I'm just saying.
Now Miller, if you really want to stick it to your god a little bit, next time he talks to you, just pull out your razor and start playing the game on there called a Snake.
What is that?
It's where you control a digital snake and you eat the little things, but if you run into yourself, you die.
Oh, that sounds addicting. Oh, geez. I might have a problem with that. And then you see me snap, like, you see me, like, phase out, like, just stare at a wall for a second. And then I come back and I'm like, all right, so I played it for 10 hours. That game pisses me off. Makes me big sad.
I beat it 11 billion times.
Yeah, I beat it. I got my high score. Like, I beat my high score every time I played, but, like, eventually it just gets boring, and it was too long. It almost filled up the whole screen. It was just not a time. It was not a good time. So you can beat Snake in around, like, 10 hours. Get the super high score where it almost breaks your phone. Yeah, it's good. Your screen can't even capture the score anymore. Let's see, what can I do? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on, like, do you have, like, I'm guessing you have, like, I'm gonna lay on your little bed thing, the little, like, long couch, like, thing that patients lay on.
The long boy.
The long
as I call
boy.
it.
I'm gonna sit on that, and I'm gonna just start, like, meditating real quick. And what I'm really doing is I'm gonna look.
Blue.
Yeah.
You could have a pack of corgis. Attack corgis.
Oh no. No, I'm starting with the little boys first.
With the big butts.
Just have a bunch of no one's gonna question why there's a freaking dog in the
Look,
like,
and
people
no one's gonna
question
why
it.
there's a hamster.
Hey, like, I can disguise him as a rat and say, hey, like, this is my pet rat. It was somehow it was crawling through the vents. I don't know how it got on here. Oh, I don't know. Like, it's an ageless rat. Like, it's a special space rat from back on my planet. I don't know how it got on here. And it looks a little bit weird too. So it looks like it's a little bit, like, beaten up. Like, not a little beaten up, but, like, a little bit ruffled. Like, the fur's all ruffled and, like, make it look more like, not feral, but, like, tame feral. I don't know. Like a wolf. Like a wolf rat. There we go. It'll be convincing. I can just say it's from my original planet. They won't know. So I'm gonna use my sense to, like, because this is stuff that I want to do, but obviously Nightwing is not here. Because I wanted to sense other planets and see which planets are not destroyed yet by the alien race that killed mine.
All of them. Now, you could also create a pocket library where you can look up all the information in the universe in, like, a actual space.
Well, because we don't know this is all stuff that I can definitely do yet, because Nightwing has not said so, but I'm guessing.
He literally said that you can control reality.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him say that. Oh, thank you for hiding.
Not Nightwing. The god.
Huh. I didn't hear that part. Oh, that's fucking dope.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, why are you not big braining this? How was that?
How was the date, Spec?
lovely.
Did you get rejected?
Quite.
Oh,
What?
they said quite.
Oh. Ouch.
Not quite.
Oh,
Out of
not quite?
character, out of character, I may have hecked up, but we're working it out,
Oof,
and
ouch.
it's going to be fine. I'm going to work with Spec and make it fine. So,
Oof, ouch.
yeah,
Ooh, Joey.
I got more creative than I should have been, and that,
Sometimes that's a cursing, and sometimes that's a good thing. I don't know.
yeah, it's
The creativity was nice. It's just how it played out that didn't make me comfortable very much. So.
yep, and that's my bad. And
Just
we are
fine.
going to move on from that, and we're going to cut back to the office. Because as you two are in wherever you guys are at,
Sorry.
Lloyd, that same officer that you were talking to earlier this morning
Mhm.
comes into the room, and he
Hi, Chad. How
looks
are y'all doing? Are you enjoying
white
it
as a
so far?
sheet.
Give me
He
some
does
hearts if you
not
do.
look good.
I think this is pretty fun. I think so.
Yes.
Doc, he's having real difficulty getting words out. Like, it is like his entire body is just struggling to function.
Miller, can you help,
Yeah.
please?
I'm gonna. I'm.
Great. Woods wants to talk to you. A word of caution. You might want to go in with a knife or a gun or something. Like, I don't. Yeah.
All right. So
I open the bottom left drawer of my desk and get restraints.
I'm gonna.
Good idea. Oh, oh. Also, Doc, security is requesting 200 mil of something to deal with shock.
Damn. 200 cc's of that good shit.
Oh, jeez. Not the good shit.
Maybe not something that will allow people to still do their jobs
Yeah,
while they're
yes.
drugged.
Yeah. We don't. I don't know about doing your job while you're also telling me I need a knife. I don't know about that, but let's.
This is nothing to do with Woods. This is to do with security. Look, why don't you just
I'm
come with me?
I'm just gonna bring my stuff, and we're gonna go on a little trip. How's that sound?
Okay, why don't you come with me and Miller? You go to Woods. Great. Yeah. Let's go do that. Yeah.
Why don't we go over there and you return to your route or your station?
No. You need to come with me, Doc. Security has
Here you go,
personally
we-
requested you.
I'm going. I'm going.
Thank you. Oh God. He like
Alright.
he doesn't collapse to the floor, but like mentally he is just collapsing.
All right,
Alright.
I'm just gonna open my dice webpage
All right.
now because I can feel it.
All right.
I can feel it in my bones.
This is where everything goes wrong, everyone.
Where I start rolling ones.
This
All
is
right.
where He's
Miller.
confirmed.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong dice.
Miller.
Sorry.
What are you doing on your way to Woods' room?
So I'm the one that's tending, because Woods is the one that's like freaking out, right? And I'm trying to help.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry. No. This is the officer that was with Woods last
okay.
night. So, I realize I should give him a name so that we don't get confused about this in the future. So his name is Martin.
Okay.
Martin.
Okay. So you said I'm going.
You're going to Woods' room. Lloyd is going with Martin to the security department.
Okay.
I just keep whispering, what the fresh fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what really I can. If I'm just leading them to their room, you said, right?
Yep.
I don't know what I can really do besides just, keep my ears open, listen out for what's happening right now.
All right. Go ahead. Because we have rolled very few dice this session, which is great. I love the banter that we've been having. Blue, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
That's a nat 2.
I do believe that you had a skill so you can roll 2 dice, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to
Roll
find
2 dice and pick a higher result.
That's gonna still be a 2, champ. I got a 1 with that second one.
I would like to give that a fat.
Ooh.
Well, you're not able to hear much, but with your improved hearing, you are able to pick up the sound of it's a very meaty thump.
Meaty thump.
Meaty thump.
Okay.
Damn.
Lovely.
Which, out of character, that is a wonderful phrase to say. So, you're walking towards Woods' room, and as you round the corner, her door's open, and you're not sure what that stuff on the door is. It's not human by any means, but it doesn't look great.
I'm gonna tell Woods. I'm gonna honestly take a few steps back
Mm-hmm.
from Woods and
Wood-
tell Woods to stay while I check it out. Because I don't trust Woods and I don't want Woods near me because it may not
Sorry,
be Woods.
Woods isn't here.
Or it's not
You're
Woods.
by yourself.
Oh, I'm by myself
Woods-
going to Woods' room.
Woods is still in her room.
Oh, so Woods is in the room. I'm going to Woods' room to check
Yeah,
on Woods.
And the door's
Oh.
open, and there's some weird stuff on the door.
Oh, then I'm gonna obviously approach. Actually, because I already listened to here and I couldn't really. I heard a thunk. So I'm honestly gonna. I'm gonna go in.
All right.
I rush in.
As you enter the door, you find yourself in a literal, honest to goodness, how is this even here jungle? Complete with a view of the sky, lots of trees, it feels very humid, there's a river a couple of paces to your left, there's animals, you can hear all sorts of sounds.
Oh. Well, I think the first thing I'm doing is I guess because I don't want to drag anyone else into this. Obviously, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. I'm gonna, I guess, probably not the smartest idea, but my character is rash, so we're gonna take a few steps in and embrace the nature, and I'm gonna bring out since I can spawn animals, I'm gonna bring out a lion as protection.
All
We're in
right.
a jungle.
So you step forward, and as you get farther and farther into the jungle, you begin to hear this low hum.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna.
all of a sudden, sorry,
No, keep
go
going.
ahead.
I no, because
Okay.
I was gonna. Yeah, go.
All of a sudden, the low hum is joined by a very faint, like, metallic tink, like someone hitting something with a very tiny hammer.
Alright, I'm gonna do the stupid thing and I'm gonna yell, "Who's there?"
Silence.
I said, "Don't be a bitch and come here. Don't be shy. I'm not gonna hurt you."
Silence.
I'm gonna go in closer.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna spawn, this time I'm gonna spawn a rifle.
All right.
I'm protecting myself this time. I ain't
Mhm.
fucking around. I will raise this forest. I walk forward.
Well, as you walk deeper and deeper into the jungle, it suddenly ends, and you find yourself on these big, sprawling plains. And You can't see the door to the room anymore. Like, it is yards behind you in the middle of this jungle. And these plains are expansive. Like, it is just hills and a lot of this green grass everywhere. And about 200 yards to your right, there's this spaceship. And it looks like this is not something your character would know, but I'm going to use this reference. It looks like an AT-AT from Star Wars, but the legs are folded up in such a way that, like, the head is the front of the ship, and the forelegs are the engines.
Okay. Okay. I have a thought in my mind. Okay.
And it's big, like, bigger than the Valiant. As this is happening, Morthos, you have just finished your special times. You're walking somewhere. Where are you walking to?
And I'm running back to my room.
All right. As you open the door to your room, you notice something is off. Something is not where it should be. What is that thing?
I don't know. Do I have to roll?
Just tell me what's off.
My flute is missing.
All right. Where was it? Where was it when you left your room this morning?
Well, typically I leave it by my bedside or under my pillow. You know, lucky charm.
It's not there. And this is making you kind of anxious, right? Because
Yes.
this flute means a lot to you.
Yes.
And not only is your flute missing, but also, like, your window is a little misty, which is weird, because these windows are specifically designed not to mist up. So, upon seeing all this, what's Morthos's reaction?
Honestly, while he typically stays cool, time to go panic mode. He is panicking, frantically searching for his grandfather's flute, which is, you know, the one that's missing. His
Mm-hmm.
now, but, uh, like, his eyes keep glancing back to the window,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, he gets this sinking feeling in his gut, but he doesn't know what's wrong, and that makes him feel worse.
And that sinking feeling it keeps getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
It's just like you're very worried. And the window's not broken, but it is misty. And all of a sudden, on the mist, you see this shape being formed. You know when you were a kid and you would go on car trips and the window would, like, be super foggy when it was cold, and you would draw on the window? Would draw on a window in general with your finger?
Yeah.
This is that. Someone's drawing a circle.
A circle?
And as that circle is being drawn, Lloyd, you arrive at security with Martin. And as you walk in the door, it is packed. Like, it feels like they called in every single security officer.
Hey, boys and girls, what's shaking?
Oh, good. And one of them detaches herself and she walks over to you. Good, you're here. First off, I should probably introduce myself. Section Head Adams. Nice to meet you, sir.
So, what in the fuck can I do for you?
Well, do you have 200 cc of something that can help my department, perchance calm down and get back to work.
I mean, I got some like melatonin to help him sleep.
I don't need them to sleep.
melatonin.
I need them to calm down and get
Melatonin.
hustling.
Yes.
Let's maybe we handle the situation that's making him stressed. Huh? Just out of the box idea.
Doc, I realize this is not a question that you like being asked, but what if I were to tell you that we don't know what the situation is?
Why are
Oof.
people tripping out? Can you what's going on?
Exactly 25 minutes ago,
What's going on?
Officer Woods attacked 7 members of my department. The rest of the department is now horrendously scared of her. Those 7 officers are very incapacitated, she motions to Martin. He witnessed it. And now we're trying to figure out what we can do. And I need people to not be in shock. I need them to be in a hurry to figure this thing out before it costs someone their life, or even worse, the entire ship its life.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, there's not just a medication to make people not, so fucking traumatized. I mean,
Well, what do you recommend we do then?
I wonder.
protect them? Question mark?
No. Good bad. Bring it in. Bring the punches.
You seem to underestimate what I mean when I say Officer Woods attacked these people. When I say attacked,
I'm going in with the attacked.
she turned one into a literal pig.
Wait.
Ripped one, we'll say, geometrically in a way that a human being is not meant to be ripped.
Woods is probably the
Sexy.
champion.
Fuck.
And the other 5, we're not entirely sure. We're still trying to figure out what's wrong with them.
So, I mean, seeing your coworker turned into geometric shapes that you haven't quite comprehended yet is not something medication can just
Clearly
just take
turn
care
them the
of.
fuck inside out.
That's not a thing.
When they say stir around your guts, this is different.
Where-
Then what do you recommend we do?
Oh my god. Rearrange your guts. I'm sorry.
Can I roll?
Absolutely. What would you like to roll?
I don't know. For guidance? I don't know.
Go ahead and roll your empathy, actually.
Yeah, I rolled to have
okay.
a blue save me.
So, empathy 3, so I roll 3 dice?
Oh my
Yep.
god, no.
I will be right back.
I'm terrified.
What in the fresh fuck?
I can say the thing that I said to chat, but I don't think. I don't know if you want to hear.
Go for it, because this is kind of fun.
Say it.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, they got turned into shapes. This really gives a new term to rearranging their guts.
Well,
Well, that was a phrase to come back.
Oh, damn!
Wow, Blue.
I'm sorry.
What did you get?
2 4s and a 6.
Oh
Well,
no!
that's
Put a rip in
6,
chat,
so that
please.
means you immediately get
Put
a
an
skill
F in
on
chat.
whatever it is you're doing here.
Trial by fire? Can we name it Trial by Fire?
Absolutely. That is
Because
a brilliant name.
I'm
I
feeling some
apologize.
Trial
I
by
can be
Fire
cruel
right now.
sometimes. I can be cruel sometimes with these
Man,
jokes. I'm sorry.
I just sit in my room and
I have some
smoke
dark
weed and help
humor.
people deal with trauma. I don't know what to do when people are getting
Look.
turned into shapes.
I mean,
Look,
to
we
be
know
fair,
you're
you
a
also
flaming
have
homo, but
amnesia.
calm down.
What's
Well,
up, Spec?
what did you say, Spec?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, in all honesty, you're not really sure what they can do because
I'm in a freaking forest. He's dealing
your
with
skeptical
Silent
mind
Hill.
is struggling
But
to
like he can't
process
find family shit.
the words that just came out of Adam's mouth.
This
Like,
is all
Leaving
going
it like
down.
I'm not like being skeptical of what they saw. It's more
Right.
so how do you help somebody that just saw their bro got turned into shapes?
and you don't know. The best thing you can think of is like extensive
called it.
PTSD therapy, and you're not really qualified to offer that being a mere ship psychologist.
Yeah.
So you're kind of at
I
a
want to
loss
erase their
right now.
memories. Erase their memories. Let's do it. Have me
So
come back.
where's Woods now?
We're not sure.
Okay,
Last-
has anyone like hyper fucking locked down that room?
That's the problem.
We can't.
Her room won't close. That's why Martin got you.
What does that have to do with me?
I guess I should say not you. That's why I got Miller. Because Woods was specifically asking for Miller, and apparently the doors won't close, so we're hoping that when Miller enters the room, the doors will close.
So, not trying to be an asshole.
I'm gonna be
here,
locked
but
into
hear me
the
out.
fucking woods.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be locked in the woods with Woods.
Door won't close. Bro's getting turned into shapes. Another dude, no shit, got quote hyper fucked.
I'm fucked, aren't I?
And your
With
thought
that
was, hey man, let's grab the cook and throw
Because
him in there.
you tell me what to do when someone decides to just turn a member of your department into a literal bovine. At this point, considering that she was only asking for Miller, I think you should be grateful that she didn't ask for anyone else on the ship, say the captain or the first officer or even myself.
I'm scared. I'm
In fact, I consider
scared.
myself lucky that I'm still standing
I'm
here able to
legit.
communicate with you.
I don't get scared easily, but I'm worried. Fuck. Dude.
So, yeah, I mean,
This turned into a horror story really
I
quick.
do brain shit. This is not brain shit. I cannot just make people passive.
I'm not asking you to make people passive. I'm asking you to help my department.
And in what way would you like me to do that?
I have already told you, Doc.
I mean, I can knock them out. I mean, I don't necessarily like the idea of just mass medicating an entire department, but I mean, I can make them go sleepy sleep.
And I will say once again, we don't have time for that. We need something that will help them calm down so that they can, as soon as humanly possible, get back to work.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this bag, and you tell me what in there you think is gonna do that, and I will go ahead and give it.
Out of character, I don't know medicine, so we're gonna
Neither
say
do I.
we're gonna say that.
I put an
was
idea in the
considering
chat.
that whole entire thing
Oh,
that I just
Blue,
said.
you are a genius.
As an actual psychology, I don't know of any medication that can help with that.
There's
This is a-
actually
It's
not.
space.
Like,
We're gonna
like
say that
anxiety
a medication has been invented, and it's called
Okay.
adrenaline.
Remember, this is like 20, like, was it 2070 or
It's
something?
2070,
how it talks
2080-ish.
I mean, we can make some like
2000, I believe
like, I
that
mean,
in the
we-
comic, I have it set to like 2070.
okay, because like modern day, something that can handle that would be like clonazepam, but clonazepam is just gonna make them hyper sit on the floor and stare at the wall.
I would say give them like adrenaline. Maybe it'll like,
Yeah.
give them the ability to work. That would be
What-
probably the best way.
Mm,
Not to say you have an ample supply, but that's probably the only option. Otherwise,
Adam's just points
space
at it and
drugs.
says,
Give them
"We-
space
this-
drugs.
We need to hope this works.
Yeah.
Look, Doc, I realize that neither you nor I are the medical doctor on the ship, but the medical doctor is currently busy trying to reattach one of my department members.
Well, so here's what we're gonna
That's
do.
a phrase.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
split these
phrase.
pretty little pills in 4.
Okay?
Can't make a guarantee that they'll get back to work efficiently, but they'll be able to leave the room.
Perfect. That's all I need. Just need people to be able to at least do some amount of work.
This
So,
dude's like
a
morality
fucking
out the
drug
window.
dealer, I just start pulling out these pills and chopping them in 4.
This,
All right.
he's like fuck everything
And-
with that.
The department just starts taking the pills. Like, there's not a way to make this not sound like a drug deal, unfortunately.
It
Um,
basically is.
Yeah.
This, yeah, I mean, you asked the psychologist, hey man, hook me up.
Do you want-
basically?
2 orange cc's of druggy wuggies.
So officially, boys, this never happened, but also unofficially, this is 400 cc's of that good shit.
How
Well,
to
thank you.
poison 2 people that are important in the hierarchy of the ship without anybody knowing.
Look, Doc. There's no way the captain is going to know that one of his crew is now a pig. Trust me, he won't believe it. And at that moment,
Give me some bacon.
we cut back
I'm
to
kidding. I'm kidding.
Spec.
Ooh.
The thing drawing the circle is finished. There's just this big circle on your window.
Okay. Can I personally
Lick the
draw
window.
on the window myself?
Yes, what would you like to do?
Drawing a triangle
Usagi. Oh,
Like-
Usagi, are you still here?
perfectly aligned with the circle.
If you wanted to, if you're still here, if
Triangle.
you want to do the next acts in the thing while they're discussing
Seems
this.
random, but just go with it.
So what are you doing? I just want to make sure I understand this.
I am drawing a triangle in the circle that perfectly matches up with the circle.
Okay, so like the 3 points of the triangle are touching the circle?
Yes.
Is that the idea? Okay, you do that. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. Going to try writing hello in the fog, mist,
Un-
whatever you want to call it.
Underneath, someone writes, "Hello."
Oof.
When did this turn
Okay.
into horror? Just
Okay.
like- This went
I'm
down
going to
really
ask
quick.
it who it. Did I?
Something writes back underneath.
Oh.
You know who I am.
Is it gonna?
I ponder for a moment, then hesitantly write back, my arm shaking just a bit. Are you Koyana?
Nothing.
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 Okay.
Is it granddad?
Okay.
Maybe it's granddad.
Are you Rofdal? Rofdal? Oh,
Rodal?
Rodal. Are you Rodal?
Nothing.
Nothing. Are you here to hurt me?
You just see them draw within the triangle the outline of a flute.
They want
And
her.
as that's happening, we cut to Blue. You're standing in some planes.
Blue is actually playing Jumanji right now. Space Jumanji.
Basically,
No, I'm
actually,
playing. No, I'm playing opera. I'm playing Zathura. No.
so there, you see the spaceship to your right. Big open plains. You've got a jungle at your back. What do you do?
So the surroundings I've already taken is there's the ship in front of me around 200 yards away. There's basically trees and sky all around me. Is there anything else that I can maybe notice? Just in
No,
case.
it's just trees, sky, plains, clouds, a
Okay.
giant spaceship,
No.
a
Okay.
whole
So,
friggin' jungle.
oh, so normal stuff. Okay.
Normal stuff. The kind
I-
of things you see in Kansas.
I'm gonna use, I guess, the because I heard the clanking and I'm guessing it's the ship. So I'm gonna do a listening out to see if I hear any other being, like a living being, maybe breathing even or something, like in front of me before
Okay.
I just head towards the ship. So,
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception roll.
I got 6.
All right, that's a skill. What do
Ooh.
we want to call it?
Nice.
I guess like something like, because I'm trying to listen for a person, like, where art thou?
Okay.
Wherefore art thou?
Wherefore art thou? Yo, Romeo. Pick me up, I'm scared.
Well, you're listening and you hear it's not like because a normal footstep, like there's almost oh no, we lost Meme Lord.
no.
That
A normal
Goodbye.
footstep, there's this like thunk, 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 right? Like the sound of this is a horrible way to do it, but like meat slapping against the floor, right?
Ugh.
It's slime.
This is
It's a slime.
this is a
Okay.
very soft padding, almost like the sound that you make when you walk.
Okay. I guess I'll start to walk towards it, obviously with my gun raised.
A very familiar voice. A voice that you instantly recognize. The voice of your mother
holy
says,
shit.
"Hello?"
What?
Cut back to Meme Lord, to Lloyd.
Hey.
You've just administered adrenaline to everyone.
I mean, I was given
Adams-
anxiety pills. I wasn't given adrenaline, but if we want
Okay, you've given them medication.
Ah!
Yes. What are you doing now?
Me in game silent,
What
me
do-
on
what do you
stream
do now?
crying. Mama, mother. Who
So,
we reunite
do you
with
have
Mama.
footage of like the shape
Well,
shit
fake
happening?
Mama, and it's almost Mother's Day.
I
Make sure
wish
you,
I
if
did.
you have a good relationship with your mom, please tell your
Now all
mom
I've
Happy
got
Mother's
is
Day, okay?
Martin's word and the fact that
All
one
of
of
you
my
in chat,
crew
please
members
do.
it has been disassembled in a way that a human body is not
That's what
meant
I'm doing.
to
I'm
be.
making breakfast for my mom.
And considering all the other
She doesn't
weird
know yet.
crap that's been
She might have heard me.
happening on this ship,
Shh.
it's very,
Don't tell her.
very likely that Woods has gone off the deep end somehow.
Cool, cool. Should we, let the captain know?
No.
Okay, you tell me. How do you think he's going to react?
I mean, it's not a matter of how he's gonna react. It's the fact that people are getting turned into shapes. And even if there's the
I
misconception
again-
that people are getting turned into shapes, he still needs to be aware that something is happening.
I again posit to you, how are he going to believe me when I tell him that one of my crew members was disassembled, once again, in a way that a human body is not meant to be? He can go to the medbay and look, but all of the evidence that we have does not point to Woods using whatever hell-forsaken powers she has been given.
I mean, is there not literally just a jungle in her room right now? Can't we just like show the captain that?
What?
Didn't I see that?
No, you didn't see it.
No.
I did.
No. Miller's the
Oh.
only one that would have seen that.
Oh, well, redact that.
Throw it back.
Woo! Well, I
DuckTales.
mean, should we go
Whoa.
like, I don't know, maybe check on Miller, maybe bring some big old guns, maybe, we can, go pew pew pewy.
I'm just worried about interfering with woods again. But
I mean,
she grabs a pulse rifle off the wall.
Oh, bring
Lead
out
the
the heavy
way.
shit.
yo, let me get one of them boys.
I thought you had an oath that you swore, sir.
To do no harm, except to those who have turned motherfuckers into shapes.
She hands you a pistol. Lead the way.
Damn.
We cut back to Morthos.
Hey, sexies.
The flute has just finished being drawn.
I'm going to write down. Are you the one who took it?
Do unto others no harm, unless they're doing
What
geometry.
if I was?
What do you want with me, and why do you want that?
You know full well what I want with you.
Do I? Do I really?
That him surviving.
Maybe you should explain it.
It draws a little face of a woman. Like a very stick figure-esque type drawing.
I like how I draw. Watch.
You
Okay.
know.
Oh, that's really bad. Oh, jeez.
I'll ask you again. And don't go quiet on me now. Are you, Koyana?
And this time, the whole window just suddenly demists. And you hear, in the bathroom, Woods'
amazing?
voice, sounding off on so many levels. I said, you know who I am.
I'm getting the fuck out of there. Goodbye.
The door suddenly shuts in front of you.
Oh, no.
You're not getting away from me that easy, Peldeki.
Oof.
Gonna look at Woods.
Well,
Oh, that's just it. I'm just turning towards her. What do you want with me?
she kind of cocks her head to one side. Remember when I asked you to stay the night?
I do.
Good. I want you to remember that again. And she reaches into her back, and out of nowhere, she produces this friggin' elaborate-looking knife that is about as long as your arm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
And
it
she just
doesn't
kind
make
of
it any
stares at
quicker.
you. Recognize this knife?
I don't think I do.
Oh, right. She plays with it in her hands. She's handling it like she's known how to use this thing for a long time. That's right. Your species hasn't made these yet.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh.
She lets out a very, very, tiny giggle. And she takes the knife and she puts it in her hands, grips the blade in her hands. And all of a sudden, her hands are empty. But she's got this, she has these, elaborate tattoos up and down her forearms, her arms, her neck. She just looks at you and goes, "Do these look familiar?"
No.
Oh, right. These were way before you were born. This was back when your species was nothing more than a bunch of tribal Idiots.
Damn.
What's your point with all of this?
And then in one swift motion, she grabs you from behind with the knife to your throat, and she whispers in your ear, "To see you bleed." And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
What the fuck?
Thank you everybody for watching. I would like to thank my players Meme Lord, Spec, and Blue for participating in tonight's escapades. Hopefully, there will not be a 2-week gap between this session and the next, but who knows? We'll see what happens. But until we meet again, I've been Nightwing This Talk. This has been the Adventures of the Starship Valiant. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.